edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor. You're nice and tall. And just drop your arms to your sides. Roll your shoulders up to your ears. Relax them down and back. Really notice the space in the chest. Let's just do that one more time. Really exaggerate it. Bring them up, down, and back. It's these little things. And again, inhale and exhale. So hands sit at the belly, palms face up. We'll just do 5 rounds here with the breath. And so on the inhalation, I want you to envision lifting up your breath, almost like you're measuring the stomach, the lungs, the chest, the heart, all filling with air. And then turning your palms down, feel a resistance and press the air down like you're emptying the vat as you exhale down through your bottom. And then again, inhale. And exhale. Think about all the things that you need. Fill yourself with them. Inhale. See if you can bring your breath in nice and calm. And then exhale. Move the breath out consistently. Exhaling. Emptying every last drop. 2 more times. Let's just go 1 more. Great. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and relax them down and back. Nice job. All right, we're going to start with some seated cat-cow. And you by all means could be seated flat on the floor as well. Hands on the fronts of the knees, sitting at the edge of your chair. On the inhalation, pull back on your knees. Draw the belly forward, arc the back, look forward and up, and reach to the chin on purpose. Create an underbite with your bottom jaw. Shoulder blades pull together. Exhale, tailbone curls under. Use your hands against your knees now to lean back, tuck your chin, and spread the entire spine. So if I would turn sideways, sometimes the side visual is a little bit easier to see. Inhale, uncurl your tailbone. I'm even kind of scooching my backside to try to unstick my sit bones, which get a little frozen in place with that tailbone. Exhale, round your spine, lean back, chin to chest, exaggerate this. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I'm really trying to pay attention to the areas of my spine that are stuck or aren't quite as mobile. And then definitely getting into that neck and throat area, especially if you do a lot of sitting. 1 more time, inhale. And then exhale, just return back to center. Great job. Okay, so staying sitting in your chair. I'm just going to turn myself back around here. Staying sitting in your chair, rock your feet together as close as you feel comfortable. You're still at the edge of your chair. Take your left hand and just roll your left wrist. Never take that for granted. And as you roll your left wrist, extend your left arm out. And we're going to go external rotation. That's turning it backwards without pushing the rib cage out as far as you can. And then internal rotation, turning it as far forward as you can go. Notice how my shoulder's getting involved. Let's just do that 1 more time. External rotation. It's not just the wrist. Really notice that. And then internal rotation, just calmly breathing. And then dropping the arm down. Take that same arm and place it to the outside of the right thigh. Now, if you can't grab hold of the outside of that right thigh, feel free right on top is okay too. So you're nice and tall, hips are grounded, deep breath in. Now use your free hand and guide your belly as you exhale. Inhale again, feel your ribs spread, twist a little bit more. Guide your rib cage as you exhale, and I'm just stroking right across my ribs as a little bit of a guidance. And then again, inhale, and then I'm reminding my chest to open, and then finally placing my hand on the chair behind me. Nice deep breath in. I can either look forward without tipping my head, and keeping that back shoulder opening, or I can look back. So which do you prefer? Relax the back elbow. Nice deep breath in, sit tall. Nice deep breath out. Now slowly unwind, really pay attention to your spine. What is like, oh my gosh, that was quite the twist, and other areas that move a little bit more freely. And once you come back to center, notice if your body feels like it's going one direction or the other, or if you feel crooked or twisted. We only have done one side, but we can't change things we're not aware of, so really draw that awareness. All right, opposite side, roll the wrist. And remember we did that shoulder stuff. Arm comes out, external rotation is towards the back. So I'm not just turning my wrist, I'm not just turning my elbow, I'm turning from my shoulder. And then my hand is trying to exaggerate it as much as possible. I can feel that through the underarm. It's all connected, my friend. And then rotate it inward. And just noticing, I can feel that in my thumb. If one side has a little bit better mobility than the other. I see it all the time. We want the fancy stuff, we want the experience stuff, but we're not even able to do the basics. So don't look at these sessions as basic or beginner. Look at them as functional and necessary and movements that matter. And then drop the arm. Let's just roll that shoulder. Perfect. Take the right hand outside of the thigh. You're still sitting tall. You're not leaning or crooked. We're going in sections from the bottom to the top. I like using that free hand for good. Don't just leave it hang there. Take your hand across your belly or over your navel point. Deep breath in. Start to twist. Exhale. Your hand is reminding your belly to twist. Deep breath in. Hand across the chest. And then exhale. Deep breath in. Remind your shoulders. Hand to the back of the chair. Relax the elbow. Don't let it come up on you. Deep breath in. Keep your chin level. Keep your shoulders from hunching, and then finish out that twist with the neck either direction. Soften the jaw, separate the teeth. And what do you just need to wring yourself of? What do you just need to let go of here? Let your body dissolve that tension. And then slowly back. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, relax them down and back. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, relax them down and back. Feels so good, right? Roll the shoulders up to the ears and relax them down and back. All right, so let's stand up. You won't need your chair anymore, so you can move that off to the side, wherever you want. Totally fine with me. And then come back, let's open the feet into a wide straddle. So if you're new to yoga, usually the wide straddle that we step in, it could go a little wider, so can you challenge yourself? We definitely don't need the splits, but just see if you can heel toe yourself out a little bit wider. Hands at your hips, and let's just start with a really simple hip hula, feet parallel. Hips are gonna go to the left. See how my hip is kicking up? I feel that in my right groin. You may even feel that a little bit in your inner knee because you're stretching. And then hips come forward like you're trying to touch the front of a bowl. Almost think of your pelvis tucking under. And then exaggerate that kick to the right and exaggerate that tip backwards. And so if I had a visual, I would think of tracing the inner edge of a bowl or the inner circumference of the bowl. A circle doesn't have an edge, right? And then once I get all the way to the back, I'm just going to reverse it. This is all about trying to find your end range. And for some, when they're taught about the idea of finding the end range, we think of these extreme postures. We think of like pushing ourselves really hard. But finding your end range doesn't have to be that. Finding your end range is like, where am I stuck? Where am I sticky? Where am I restricted? Where am I not moving? And compensating by overusing other parts of my body so that I don't have to deal with it. And then back to center. I can really feel that left hip not quite working as well as my right. Awesome. Okay, so now turn out with your left. So left foot turns out. Right foot kicks in just a tad. We're not gonna get in the weeds with how we think that back foot should be angled. Just the pinky toe shouldn't be further back than the heel because we want the heel to be where the weight goes. Now level your hips and just open your hips the best you can towards me and start to bend your front knee. But as you bend your front knee, push into the back foot. No rolling into the ankle. Keep the inner edge of the foot just as pressed down as the outer edge. Ooh, I can feel that in my inner thigh. And I'm just scooching my stride longer so that my knee stays relative to my ankle. Now drop your booty underneath and give it a good squeeze. And think about a pry bar opening your thighs. Nice and tall, turn your chest towards me. Arms come up in front. Now you are the Incredible Hulk. Grab your stick and break your stick palms face up without jetting your chest out. Open your arms to T. Let's keep the palms face up. Check your back arm and then your front arm and look out over your front fingertips without tipping your head. Reach wall to wall, expand your heart, and push down into your feet like you were to grow an inch taller. It's called Warrior 2. Give a little smile. Inhale, arms come up, look towards me. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up. Let's sink down just a little bit deeper without dropping the belly out. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the arms down, lengthen your front leg, feet parallel. With my feet parallel, hinge from the hips. I guess this could be a place where you could use your chair again if you need to place your hands on the chair. Hinge from your hips and lower down into a standing straddle. So again, if your hands don't meet the mat, do I need yoga blocks? You could use the mouth of a chair. You could use a step stool. Lean forward in towards the balls of the feet without lifting your heels. Now bend and straighten your legs. Wiggle your hips around. Erase the chalkboard with your bunny tail behind you. You're gonna feel that on your inner thighs. Don't just go stagnant in straddle. Sometimes it's beneficial to just pause and breathe, but we wanna make sure that we fully experience our body in the pose. And so move around a little bit. See if you can get some sticky things unstuck. Now bend your knees, roll yourself up, arms come wide, keep that breath going, hug your inner thighs, and exhale, hands to prayer. I don't know about you, but I can really feel my feet working hard here. Turn out your right toes and just give a little kick in with that back foot. Again, don't get too caught up on that. Level your hips, okay, like a bowl. We want a level of them. And as you bend the front knee, I'm pushing into the back leg. Otherwise, we end up like Superman. And I want you to keep anchoring, anchor your glutes down. And if you're like me, I actually have to widen my stride because my stride is not wide enough. I should always be able to see my big toe on the inside of my knee. My outer thighs are hugging together. That's what's going to create this nice space here across the inner thighs and the inner pelvis. Now, torso is stacked because my hips are level. Let's break that stick. Grab the stick, break it down, drop your shoulders, palms and forearms face up. Slide your arms open without pushing your chest out. I know it's tempting. Now drop your thumbs back even more. Look to the back arm. It should be shoulder height. And with the chin level, look to the front arm. Looking right out over that middle finger. The hardest part of this pose is to keep your focal point. So let's breathe here. Warrior 2 is about keeping the past in the past, the future in front of us, and we staying present, which is the true gift of this pose. Full breath, press into the feet. Jaw soft. Nice job. All right, front leg lengthens, feet turn parallel, arms reach up. Hug your inner thighs, bend your knees, lean your hips forward. There's that nice awakening of your lower body. Exhale, hands to prayer. Heel toe your feet in. Walk them in, walk them in, walk them in. Drop the arms down. Let's just give the feet a little bit of love here. Roll the ankles. When is the last time that you were barefoot? Roll them the other way. I didn't do the other way on this side. And then take your feet. Let's roll over the toes You know I like these little toe stretches. And then stretch through the ball of the foot. If you need to sit for this, that's okay. And again, for some of us, it might just be the idea of rolling over the toes because our feet aren't used to this. And so then go to the ball of the foot. Nice job. Plant your feet on the ground just beneath you at a comfortable distance. Nice and tall, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Relax them down and back. Let's just do that one more time. Bring your shoulders up to the ears and relax them down and back. I suppose we should probably do 3. One more time. Bring them up to the ears and relax them down and back. Now with your arms at your sides, just turn your palms forward. Just kind of receiving mode here. Close your eyes. Feel all 4 corners of your feet planted. Feel your glutes slightly engaged. Feel your spine tall, your heart open. Your head stacked above your shoulders with a long neck. Your tongue resting down off the roof of the mouth. Your eyes and your forehead soft and calm. And your breath dropping deep into your feet and expanding up into the crown of the head. Feel steady, solid, unwavering. Remember this. As you step out into the world feeling uncertain, things shaky, you can be solid. You can be fierce, a warrior, staying present in the moment, which is a gift both to you and the world around you. Now bend your knees, arms strike up overhead, open your eyes, look up, keep that breath moving. Exhale, bring your hands down to prayer and take one step forward into a great day. Namaste.